Alrighty. Let's see. Come on, where's the live? There we go. Sure, it sounds okay. Seems to be alright. Alright, you know. Okay. Okay. Yo, 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 yo. Let's see. Live. What is up? Colostrum, what's up, buddy? You see where Rebecca posted he wanted to step in and fight BSD? Is that gonna happen? If that's happening, that's awesome. I love that fight. Love it. Sorry, it's a little dark. Give me 1 second. Sorry, it's a little dark. Now, that's awesome if that's actually true. All right, should be good there. Yeah, I'd love for that to happen, if that's true. If it is true. Good job, Kyle. See ya. Good job. Peace. See you later. Alrighty. What in the... What the... Okay. Let's get out of that fucking thing. Kyle already starting some weird shit. Yo, what's up, Colostrum? Hopefully the UFC let Rebecca step in. Dude, I hope so. Oh, I hope so. That could be a secret banger of a fight. That could be really, really good. I don't know if we'll get it, but let me send this real quick. We are live. Boom. Becky said he's close to the weight. Ooh, I like it. I like it. That's a very interesting matchup. Totally different fight for BSD. Good try, username. Did you just create the count? Come on. Come on. What is that? Gosh, it sucks so bad that that fight's off. That was gonna be like a guaranteed banger. Ah, man. Sucks. That's fucking weird, Jacob. Weird. Bro, I told you to change the Marina pick. You wouldn't believe me. Oh, you were correct. I also didn't know she was gonna retire. I thought because that last minute fight, she looked really, really good in that one, and it was a closer fight when I picked the last man. And if I would have known she was retiring afterwards, or even had the thought, I wouldn't have picked her. But in previous fights that Robertson's lost, it's when she couldn't get the takedown because her striking's not very good. You know? So, yeah, bad pick on me. I mean, I was thinking correctly, I just picked the wrong one that time. Farad being the favorite is kind of wild. Am I tripping? Oh, you're not tripping. It's 100% correct. You are correct. Her being a favorite is crazy. Well, Farad's plus 130. She's an underdog. She's an underdog. It's 3 a.m. Very weird. Very weird. Yeah, she's not a favorite here. Valentina is at minus 155. How confident are you in JDM winning? I'm pretty confident because there's no finish ability of Belal Muhammad, and he makes mistakes, even on the ground, even when he's able to get takedowns. There's holes, even when he completes his takedowns. So I worry, what's up, Mason? I worry that he slips up and JDM's able to have big moments, even at the end of the rounds, and steal rounds. I worry about that. Also, by the way, video for that prediction, Belal Muhammad versus Jack Della Maddalena, is up right now. Actually, I can put it up. Let's see, shareable link. Let's go here. Do this. Pin comment is the breakdown of Belal Muhammad, Jack Della Maddalena. Check that out if you want to. Jeremy got fucked up. Yeah, shocker. Boxing starting to surpass boxing. That makes no sense. I meant boxing starting to pass MMA. Not even close. MMA is way past boxing. What the fuck? Still no main for 317, probably Gaethje Islam. I think Jones Aspinall. We'll see though. I don't care. 660, don't care about that stuff. I just don't. Does Bully beat JDM? I don't think so. Can he? Sure, in a weird decision. Sure. Yeah, I like JDM in that matchup. I think he does well. I think he does well. He has to keep everything tight. He has to stay defensively sound. How would JDM win? Knockout. Or I think he could steal rounds with hurting Belal. I don't think it's strictly a knockout for him to win. I think he can win a decision. Where are you from? Indiana. Manning? I don't think so. I think Shevchenko wins that. Aldo? I wouldn't say necessarily all day, because Amen is weird and he has pretty decent striking. And I believe he has a height advantage and a reach. No, he doesn't. Jose does, but okay. He's only 1 inch taller. He fights a lot taller than that. I like Aldo, especially if he uses his leg kicks. Michigan City, yep. Ever had Guru? No. Bogart smash, bro? Not shocked. Do you think JDM will target Belal with body shots? Maybe later in the fight, but I think early he's going to make Belal work. I think because Belal, even though he has good cardio, he does tend to slow, especially if he can stuff the takedowns. So, yeah. Only in America, the rest of the world, boxing is bigger. I don't give a shit about the rest of the world. Haney is not big. He can't sell worth shit. Shakur can't sell worth shit. Javante, Crawford, Ryan Garcia. Yeah, Crawford and Canelo are better than everybody there. Tank Davis is awesome. Ryan Garcia is whatever. Can't really sell that much. It is not even close. Renner is good. Shocker. You see the vid of JDM choking out Paul Craig? It's not Paul Craig. Craig Jones. But yes, I did. Damn, bro, that knee to the body was nasty. It was nasty, yeah. Jack will find the shot for sure. Yep, RDR versus Delize. I think RDR would smush Delize, and it'd be awesome to see. What's about Trump? Don't care. Haney bigger than Canelo? Not even close. Not even close. Did you watch Ryan Raleigh? Yes, I did. JDM subs Belal in one. Islam moves up, double champ. I'm calling it. JDM is not submitting Belal. That's crazy. Disrespecting Haney and Shakur is crazy. They don't sell. I'm not saying they're not good fighters. They don't sell. You can bounce on your own. You meant what I meant? You knew what I meant? Yeah, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Well, Canelo and Bud are going to fight in September. Who do I have? Bud. Ryan didn't throw, kind of like Prates. Yeah. He was waiting for a big shot. Why is Shavkat always injured? Smack my head. That would have been a better fight. Oh, I agree. Oh, I agree. God created on Earth. Everything else is made in China. That's weird. I want to see Dutchman versus Dutchman, RDR versus DDP, battle of the random shit. That fight could be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. The biggest thing for me in that one is how would RDR do later in the fight? Yeah, Crawford is just the best, yes. Canelo is incredible. There's nothing taken away from Canelo. I just think that different style and the power and the accuracy of Crawford. The accuracy is the big thing. I think Crawford could shock the world. RDR called out Strickland. Yeah, I really don't give a shit. I hate that fight. Hate that fight. Strickland's not very great. Not very good. Canelo never fought David Benavidez. I think Canelo would have whooped David Benavidez. Hi, I'm new. No, you're not. You were here last night, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you were here last night. What do you mean? Strickland gets smashed by RDR? Yes. Yes. DDP was taking Strickland down with ease in the first fight. Yes. Crawford beat the shit out of Earl Spence. Oh, yes, he did. And it was great. And it was great. RDR Strickland sounds boring. Yes. It won't be boring because RDR is in the fight, but he would maul Strickland. Renner smashes Sean if they do. Yeah. It's not even really going to be that close. Again, slap that like button if you guys can. I would really appreciate it. It helps out the channel so much. The Drysis Chimaev fight is going to be wild, bro. I think Drysis is going to do some nasty things to Chimaev. Canelo doesn't even see his own fights in his mind. He did very well. Yo, Tuesday, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, that fight was weird. The guy he fought just ran. Even though Canelo didn't, use footwork to cut him off, his opponent kind of ran the whole time. It was very weird. Very weird night of a couple of days of fights. It was just way too elite. Yeah. Benavidez would dog walk Canelo. Okay. Crawford versus Canelo was the most 50-50, but Boots Ennis beats Crawford and Benavidez beats Canelo. Boots Ennis does not beat Crawford, and Benavidez beats Canelo. It's a good fight. I think Canelo's IQ and his defense with his good head movement gives Benavidez some really hard times. Because even the guy that Benavidez fought a couple fights ago, he was looking really good early, and then Benavidez started beating him up later. And new this weekend in the main event. Tuesday, you already know, buddy. How about that Sponge? Who's that? Boxing sucks. It's not great. Junior Rosa and Mel Costa, wow, what a fight. Yeah, I love it. Drysis cardio is going to be a huge factor in the Chimaev fight. Exactly, head kick. Jillian versus Dern, who would I pick? I think Dern's better on the ground. I think control-wise, Robertson might be a little bit better and ground and pound, but Dern's really good on the ground. Jillian is legit, yeah. Canelo is just such a good pressure fighter. His aura is just constant and great defense, yeah. Tyron Spong, oh yeah. That Spong KO was nasty. Someone talking about it. Sam Alvey going on a random win streak after the UFC when he went on a crazy losing streak is wild. It's wild. I believe he's even a weight class up. Oh, unbelievable. Katana Bezcat. Yeah, I like that fight. Sam Albert for the dub. He said he want to fight Eddie Hall. Yeah, that's something. He's the first double champ in KFC. Crazy what he's been able to do. Sam Alvey is going crazy in karate combat. Yeah, he is. I can see Drysis getting subbed if he tries to muscle his way up after getting taken down and gets out of a bad position, but he should have good enough jiu-jitsu to survive, I think. Yeah, absolutely. He definitely could get caught if he's not patient, but we've seen enough good fighters be patient and get out of certain positions, so. But yeah, it's a dangerous fight, especially early. I watched Drysis versus Chimaev and Jones versus Asma, but I haven't watched MMA lately, and I used to watch a lot of it. You got to get back into it, buddy. Makayev had a cool TKO. Yes, he did. Where are you from? USA, Indiana. Aspinall gone. Who do I have? Aspinall. I'm very curious on that because I think Aspinall would have a hard time with Gan's footwork. But if he could get to Gan, I think Aspinall could beat him up. Daniel Santos is finally going to featherweight after missing weight so many times. We'll see how that helps him because, boy, does he need it. Boy, does he need it. Avi was getting fucked up in the UFC. Yes, he was. Top 5 UFC fighters of all time? Ooh. Is it my all time or is it just all time? Because John Jones, Royce Gracie, Matt Hughes, GSP, and BJ Penn. Those aren't mine. PS5 or Xbox? Xbox. Man, I need to this Taporia Islam fight. I'm jealous of your face pubes. Okay. Ghana would get fucked up. It would be the same shit John did. Yeah. I don't think Tom would submit Ghana as fast as John. New fans don't realize what Jones has done. Yeah, I agree. I no longer factor in takedown defense with Chimaev. It's more how good their submission defense is considered, and it's basically given that Chimaev is taking them down early. Yes, I'm very curious to see Dryce's takedown defense. I'm not saying like stopping the takedown. How are his scrambles? We don't really know. I'm very curious on that. Messi or Ronaldo, don't watch soccer. I love Alvi though. Hell yeah. Matt Hughes, that's old school. Yep. Midwest toughness. Yep. Jones, Silva, GSP, Khabib, and I'm not sure. Khabib cannot be there. I'm sorry. He cannot. He didn't do it. He didn't do enough. Khabib cannot be there. I respect it, but he can't be there. Hamzat is pretty good. He's pretty good. Jones toyed with a gun. Toyed with him like a baby, yes. Boers would be the most dominant wrestler DDP has ever faced. Sure, but he has one good round in him. One. The disrespect Khabib gets now is crazy. That's not disrespect, it's facts. I mean, he didn't fight any grapplers. Oh, sorry. The one grappler he did fight in Gleison Tebow, I thought Tebow won. He fought strikers. He was great, yes. But he's not a legend. He didn't do enough. Matt Hughes smashed Hoist, yes. BJ Penn was amazing in his day, yes he was. Boers. Free Kane, yes, Free Kane, your ghost in every weight classes, Jesus. I rewatched Jones Stipe. It was a brutal beatdown. Yeah, brutal. DJ, ooh, I like that. Prime Tony Khabib got away sucks. Yes, it does. God, it sucks. Amazing Spider-Man 3, Andrew Garfield Venom version, or Spider-Man 4, Tobey Maguire? Ooh, I gotta go with Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire. I would love to see the Amazing Spider-Man, but I love Tobey Maguire. Wow, Khabib, not a legend. Although, bro, you MMA fans are wild. He didn't fight grapplers. He fought all strikers. All strikers, when they take you down and you're a good grappler, they want to get back up. And getting back up like they do recklessly leaves you open for submission. He left too early. He didn't defend his title enough, especially against grapplers. Dominic Reyes' title run starts now? I don't think so. Chael Sonnen was good back in the day. People forget how good he was. He was good. Why does Drysis get so uncomfortable when you watch him fight that you say, I'm watching this? Is this real? What a weird guy. Drysis is good, man. He's made me a believer his last few fights. Prime Tony would have cut the fuck out of him off his back. Yes, he would have. Chael Sonnen had a great fight with Nate Marquardt. Dude, that fight was awesome. So good. What's one fight you would love to see happen? Jones Aspinall. So I can get this Aspinall bullshit fans out of my face. I still am schooled by Nate Marquardt, Tyron Woodley. Yep. The Mortal Kombat combination, disgusting. Reyes Rakic got to be next. I hope not. Rakic hasn't even won a fight in like 3 years. It's just facts. Khabib didn't fight enough to prove himself as one of the GOATs. Correct. Bro, everyone in the light heavyweight has the potential to get smacked by Reyes. Think about it. I'm not saying no to the Rakic fight because I don't think he can beat him. I'm saying no because Rakic doesn't deserve it. That's all. Hamzat Drysis is 50-50. Yep. If Drysis can get out of the first round, he wins. If Hamzat can beat up Drysis early, he wins. I want this Magomed Pereira rematch. It's going to happen. We're going to get it. Oh, we're going to get it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Heavyweight needs to fight more. Dead division. It's hard, man. Like that's like people being like, John's ducking him. How's he ducking him? It's been 6 months. It's been 6 months. Just now. 6 months. No. Reyes is good, but he still loses to elite guys. Yes. Reyes literally beat John. I mean, we can agree to disagree. I don't think he beat him. It's one round that's in question. It's the third round. Fight recap. What's up, buddy? Montel looked good against another really good prospect. Can't wait to see him versus Malcolm Wallmaker. I'm 2026. In 2026, I don't think he fights Malcolm Wallmaker. I didn't think Montel actually looked that great. I think he did what he needed to do to win, but I thought he was a little bit more hesitant than he needed to be. He wasn't letting his hands go, and when he did, I thought he looked a little sloppy. Marcos, once again, he was 17-0, but everybody should remember that Davey Grant fight. Marcos did not win that. So I'm new to watching UFC. Who would you say is an up-and-coming fighter? Malcolm Wallmaker. I'd say even Peyton Talbot is an up-and-coming. He just suffered his first loss against a good guy, though. I don't know. There's a lot of good guys. He's on a 3-fight KO streak. Yeah, Drysis really had gotten good. Smashed Sean, finished Izzy, smashed Rob. Oh, smashed Till, Brunson, and Tavares. We didn't smash Till, and he didn't smash Tavares. Balkamed versus Yuri. I love that fight. Brad Tavares is not on the roster. Nope, he's gone. He beat his ass, bro. It's facts. Watch the fight if you didn't. Oh, I watched it. What are you talking about? Well, it was 3-2. The round in question is round number 3. Because 4 and 5, John clearly won. 1 and 2, Reyes clearly won. So it's the third round that's in question. Jackson Vincius Oliveira. Oh, I love that fight. Love that fight. Reyes, Santos, and Gus beat Jones. I don't think the only one that you have an argument on is Gus in the first one. But Reyes, there's one round. Santos, he destroyed both of his knees. Close fight, but he didn't take him down. He didn't wrestle. He didn't grapple. He didn't do any of it. I don't know. But close fights for sure. Usman Buckley going to be fun? Yes. Dana White said it himself. Jones lost that. Okay. Hill Roundtree, dang. That's a tough matchup for sure. How is Marcos undefeated? He looked so bad against Montel. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I'm joking about his inactivity. You're correct. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you are 100% correct. Guy fights once a year. Wallmaker just sent his cameras to the orbit, right? I'm knocker subbed. Appreciate you. RDR, the new DDP. Interesting. What's your thoughts on Mighty Mouse? One of the greats. Yeah, you thought Brad did. Malcolm Wallmaker versus Adrian Yanez. Ooh, Kalash banger fight right there. Till tuned him up for sure, but got subbed. Yep. Santos had a fucked up knee as well. Yes, he did. Yeah, he destroyed both of his knees. The latest version of Dryce is amazing. Beat the fuck out of Sean. It was awesome. Jones destroyed both of Santos' knee, yes. Impressive from Santos putting up a fight like that against Jones with essentially one knee. Yeah. 100%. The respect is there for him, for sure. Give Yanez a break. I know, right? I know. It's crazy. Joaquin Buckley beat Shavkat. That's probably a dark horse matchup for Shavkat. That's a low-key matchup. And people that watch this channel know that that's a hard one for me to say about Joaquin Buckley. So, Till gonna reunite Shemaya for DDP camp. It's a dub. Okay. Jones sidekick the fuck out of Santos. Yeah. Alex Pereira, epic comeback incoming. I can't wait. The MMA holes, what's up? Steve Garcia versus Dan Ige. I love that matchup. I think Steve Garcia lights up Dan Ige. Santos getting injured doesn't help Jones' case for me. That's fair. Santos was dominating until he got injured. Dominating. Not at all. No injury and he would have won easy. Dude, you got to go back and watch that fight. That fight was not easy. Not easy. We're going to see a lot of retirements this year. I feel it. Oh, yeah. I thought Stevens was going to retire. I thought Jeremy was going to retire. He should have. He's in his hometown. Should have. Greetings from Brazil. Poatan is going to come back. I hope so. DDP beats Hamza by rear naked choke. That'd be sick. If Till gets Chimaev hands on points. Oh. Till couldn't get a Worms hands on point. Hands on point. No. Till's hands aren't even that good. 317 main event is Tom Aspinall, John Jones. What's the best fighter style in the UFC? Jesus. God, I mean, I don't really know what that would be. Somebody that's well-rounded. Someone that can grapple, someone that can wrestle. I mean, Islam is probably the best right now, like best style-wise. John Jones, best style, even though people want to hate on him or whatever. But, guys that can mix it up. That's really, really big right now. Till was piecing the fuck out of DDP. Yeah, in the third, but his hands didn't look that great if you watched it. I like John Jones' style, well-rounded, can do everything. Yeah, can you show us the pictures behind you? No. No. The answer is MMA. What? Arman Sayukin is a big deal, but Islam Makhachev keeping him under his shadow? I don't think they fought once before. So, Merab the best in MMA right now? That's not true. That's not true. Merab is not the best right now. That's craziness. Because for me, Mighty Mouse, he was well-rounded. That's a great answer. Ice Bank. That's a good answer. Thoughts on Rodriguez? Overrated. Patty, awesome. Awesome. Izzy versus who? That's such a tough one. RDR. That's a tough fight. That's a tough answer. I'm going to say RDR. Topuria is underrated with his grappling because he knocks out goats. I don't think his grappling's underrated. If you're underrating Toporia's grappling, yeah, you need to watch Topuria. Rob getting knocked out, I think Sean O'Malley's going to beat him up. Islam is number one pound for pound for a reason. He literally has it all. Correct. Randy Orton or Shawn Michaels. I love Randy Orton, so. But I also love Shawn. Patty beat the fuck out of Chandler. Yeah, I want to see RDR versus Strickland. I do not. I think it's an awful fight, but I get it. Delusion of Anthony Smith. Ugh, yuck. Ricky. What's the best fight of all time in your opinion? Ooh, best fight of all time. Jesus. I always forget one. Always. Best fight. Of all time. I'm gonna say Shogun. I can't do that. I can. Best fight of all time. I'd probably say Forrest and Stefan. It's cliche, but if it wasn't for that fight, obviously, we wouldn't have where we're at now. So I had to say that one. Merab pound for pound number one. Dryce's trainers live in one of those movies where anything is possible, but the reality is that when Hamzat catches Dryce's, it would be like a human catches the chicken. That's not true. Keep hoping. Nobody beats Merab. Sean will. Now fuck that. John Jones is pound for pound. Izzy needs to retire before he hurts his legacy. There's nothing he could do to hurt his legacy. Because what he did as champion, what he did building to that is already there. I think Topuria KOs Islam. I don't. I appreciate it though. I like Merab, Sean, but Sean's gonna put him out. Yeah. I would like to say Islam could comfortably move up and smash everyone at 170. I don't think so. Delusion of Bo as well. Ugh. RDR versus Fluffy. Ooh, I love that fight. I think RDR would beat out Fluffy, especially in that style. Especially. Content Law. Ooh. That's that's the biggest robbery I've ever seen in my life. Where are you from? USA. Everyone think Bo Nickel can beat Hamzat, but RDR proof that Bo Nickel isn't the same level as Hamzat. Yeah, his defense looked decent. Grappling defense looked decent, but it was just a matter of time. And I talked about it. I was very open about that. Lawler, yeah. Lawler, McDonald, awesome. Lewis versus Ngannou, yuck. Kevin Vallejos versus Hyder Amil, love that fight. It's no way you honestly think Sean beats Merab, like seriously? Yes, I do. I wish TJ Dillashaw hadn't done what he did. I don't care what he did. I mean, he did it because he was on death's door. So it changes nothing for me. I'm American-based, but it's no way Sean beats Merab. You didn't watch the first fight. Sean hurt Merab in that first fight. Go back and watch it. Did you put those pictures up behind you? My wife probably. My wife did. No way you think JDM stops Belal. Okay. Okay. We get Conor Khabib 2. That makes no sense. Oh, versus Khabib 2.0. No. I don't know who that is. Yeah, that Lawler versus McDonald fight was good and bloody. It was incredible. Conor Lawler was the best. Both guys gave everything. Correct. Sean had landed a big knee. Front kick to the body. Hurt him real bad. Ilya versus Charles. Incredible fight. I worry about Charles' chin in that matchup because Ilya has big power and he's technical. But grappling-wise, I'd love to see it. JDM got to knock him out cold. Yes. Ian versus Islam, what you mean? 170? I think Islam would smash Ian, but Ian's not the whole division. Ian literally took Shavkat back, my boy. That means nothing. He took his back, had one arm under Shavkat's neck, and still couldn't finish him. That does nothing for me. Thoughts about Bo Nickel? I called it. Not shocked. Islam is not getting his back took by Ian Gary, brother. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't say Ian was getting his back taken. Stumbled across the stream. What would you think of Merab if he beat Sean again? Impressive. I'd be very impressed if he could beat him again. Because the first fight, and this is proven, Sean had surgery on his hip. He was injured coming into it. And if you watch Sean fight, that would explain the lack of any sort of movement from Sean. But let's see. Let's see. I should tell her she did a great job. I'll tell her. Ian Gary should fight Sean Brady. I like that fight. Dude, Ian was hurt badly. How did Carlos not finish? Didn't throw. That's what I'm saying. Islam would easily crush 170. Well, Ian Gary's not the 170-pound division. That's crazy. Bo is a bum. Bo's not a bum. Bo fought a guy that is way farther ahead of him. That's what it was. Bo's not a bum. You can see an MMA fraud right away. Yeah. Ian is fucking everyone up at 170. He's winning. He's not fucking anybody up. Islam at 170 without the horrible weight cut would be a beast. Or maybe he wouldn't be. Belal would get fucked. That's why Islam moved up. Yeah. Islam, Belal would lose. Brian Battle versus Gabriel Bonfim. I love that fight. That's a great fight, Colostrum. Do you think Aspinall Jones will ever happen? Yes, it's going to be announced here in a month or so. Yo, your hat is on backwards. Clearly. Because he little brother to Islam? Okay. But how would he be strong as hell? Oh, how much stronger? Yeah, he'd be incredibly strong. Who should move up in weight class? Interesting. Well, you talk about Islam. Merab, no. Ilya already did, clearly, so there's that. Yeah, probably just Islam. I don't really see any other fighters trying to move up, really. The way Islam finished Dustin was crazy. Never seen that before. It was nasty. You remind me of a young Mike Beltran. I don't know if that's good. I hope so. I want to see Jones again. Me too. Islam, a different beast. Islam at 170 dominates everything. I don't know about that. Belal versus Jack. Who we got? Jack. Jack. Bilal's not a finisher, and I think that could hurt him. I think that could hurt him. Let's be honest. I think it could hurt him. Who could possibly challenge him? At 170? Interesting. Shavkat, yeah. Shavkat could test him. Curious on his grappling, his defense-wise. Curious. There's a lot of good fights up there. Yeah, probably Shavkat. Islam said if Belal loses, he moves up for revenge on JDM. I like it. Brady, too. Brady could be a good one. Nobody. Belal Muhammad will win. Okay. Curious to see how he's going to win when he doesn't finish anyone. Islam definitely wouldn't be a beast at 170. He struggled with Lil Volk. Islam most overrated in MVP. In MMA. Jesus. How is Islam most overrated? You remember, you don't watch MMA, so I don't know why you're giving your input, because that's crazy. Haaland Luke, I love it. Bro, casual take. Islam most overrated. I don't think you're understanding how good Volk is. If Gary was able to wrestle Shavkat like that, what you think Islam does? Gary Russell had one moment in a round. What are we talking about? Val's not an underdog. I'm looking at it. She's a favorite. Minus 155 favorite. If Belal punched Jack in the nose, will his nose be fixed? Maybe. Me personally, minus 240 sounds more than affordable for Belal. I wouldn't risk that. Minus 260 now. Yeah, I wouldn't risk that. But right, Volk just fucked up Lopez, who's on a tear. Yeah. The same reason you give your opinion on boxing about failing your hype jobs like Canelo. Falling for hype jobs like Canelo? Canelo's 63-2. Hype jobs? What are we talking about here? What? I've watched boxing. You just said on this stream you haven't watched MMA in a while. Also, what do you think of Charles Radke and analysis about it? About to tape it. I'm a fan of Radke. I picked Carlos Prates to maul him, and he did, thankfully. Yeah, I think Radke's good. I really like him against Mike Malott. I'm very curious to see what Malott's strategy is going to be. And I like Radke coming off a loss. I like it. Jack has a fighter's nose. Yeah. Who's the greatest woman? Who is the greatest women's fight? Oh, yeah. Lorena Aldana and Carol Rosa. Fight's incredible. Val is not the favorite. Dude, I'm looking at it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Valentina Shevchenko, minus 155 favorite. Excuse me, sir? Canelo only losses are Bivol and Floyd. That's nuts. Yeah, nah, man. Val is currently the underdog. I just showed it. No, she's not. Well, yeah, it's Tapology, but they still have odds. Let's see. 315. Let's see. Where is this at? Give me 1 second. Radke won his last fight? Yeah, but Radke just lost to Prates. I don't remember Radke fighting since then. Oh, yeah, Matthew Salmonsberger. Under a minute. Yep, I forgot about that fight. I forgot. That happens sometimes. Let's see. The fuck is it at? Fight odds. Fight odds. Right here. Let's see. The fact you don't even know Canelo is a hype job means you're a casual, although he ducked every elite guy from 154 to 168. Why he avoid Andre, Big Charlo, and Benavidez? Well, he beat the shit out of the one Charlo brother. Benavidez, who has he fought to even fight a guy like Canelo? And avoid Andrade? Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Okay. Okay. I guess so. Uh, bu- 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 Yeah, she's as small of an underdog as plus 120, as big of an underdog as plus 140. Okay. I did not know that. That's my bad. Did not know that. Over 4.5 rounds is minus 310. Under is plus 250. Interesting. Pull up DraftKings. I got it. Is she fighting the French chick? If so, she's fucked. That's not true. Canelo lost a lot of fights just for robbery wins. He lost to Triple G, Laura, Trout, Jacobs, even the show fight he really lost. Okay. Worst fall off: Jason Miller or Cody Garbrandt or Tony Ferguson. I mean, God, I'd have to say Cody, because at least Ferguson, he's losing. He's losing to good fighters. Cody Garbrandt, he's just bad. He did lose against Skull, ran the whole fight. Yeah, he did not lose. Yeah. The fuck are you talking about, Mello? What's the next fight you're hyped for? Ooh, Jesus. I mean, I'm hyped for Luke A. Holland. I like that fight a lot. I'm hyped for I win Jones and Aspinall fight. I'm gonna be crazy for that one. There's a ton of fights that are good. You live, you learn. I didn't think necessarily it was a sports book. I just figured they would have the correct odds on there. You know what I mean? Bro, she is old man and is way too big. Way too big. What are you talking about? Way too big. She has a half-inch reach. She's only 2 inches taller. She's 35. There's 2 years. It's craziness. Craziness. She is huge, bro. She's only 2 inches taller than Shevchenko. That's it. She's 2 inches taller. And he did not lose against the first Triple G fight. You have an argument, fine. Trout fight didn't lose. Jacobs he didn't lose at all. Great head movement in that one. Laura he didn't lose. Skull he didn't lose. Triple G one you got an argument, but appreciate you, Mike. She is giant out there, my boy. She gonna fuck her up if she can defend the takedowns. That's the question. Of course, I think her speed could be an issue. Shevchenko, especially if she's focused. Shevchenko has really, really technical striking, but I think her clinch game is great. And I know people are going to say, oh, well, Manning kind of fought a girl like Erin Blanchfield, and that was kind of the test with Shevchenko. Hold on my phone. Okay, 12%. Erin Blanchfield was a test like Shevchenko. Shevchenko's grappling, her takedowns are better. I think Blanchfield's jiu-jitsu is better, but I think the takedowns of Shevchenko are better. So I'm curious on that. I'm curious on this then now. Jack's a plus 205 underdog. Jack's a plus 175. What's the highest? Plus 200. Belal is as high as minus 200. Interesting. What do they have on that one? Over 4.5 is a minus 165. Under 4.5 is plus 135. I like the under on that. Plus 138 on Bet US Bet Us or whatever you want to say. I like it. She is so clean on the feet, and in my opinion, she smacks Valentina Rose. Thug is cold, and she completely shut her down. Well, Rose Thug. What are you talking about? Then again, we never seen Rose versus Valentina. Oh yeah, never seen that happen. I haven't watched that fight. Again, Manon, she has decent striking. Her takedown defense is pretty good, but she's never fought anybody like Shevchenko. Just she's never fought anybody like that. Thoughts on Sterling and Urslan? I really like that matchup. Urslan, I believe that's how you say it. Urslan. Um, he's very. He has a lot of big power, but he's not technical. He kind of overthrows his punches a little bit, gets himself out of position. Even though I'm not crazy high on Sterling, he's definitely the more technical striker. I don't know if more power, but he has the power enough to finish a guy like Ivan, who is there to be hit and will be hit. What is this? Oh, over 1.5 is minus 200. She fucked up Rose, my boy. Rose came up and has a really good. Oh, you're talking about Manon? She fought Manon, but Manon also broke Rose's finger, and Rose isn't great at getting her takedowns either. She's not. The biggest thing for her was her movement. She looked really bad in that fight, really bad, really bad. Yeah, the biggest thing for Rose has always been her movement, her in and out movement. This dude really likes Manon. Manon's good, but she's never fought anybody like Shevchenko with a kick, and that's what I'm saying. Her striking is cold, and Manon dealt with it like nothing. Whose striking is cold? Rose's striking's not cold. Her movement's what really made her great. During the Manon fight, when Erin was on the stool, she told her corner, Manon is strong as fuck. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. And Erin's not a physical woman. You know, she's just not. So, and still, we'll see. We'll see. Rose's boxing is some of the cleanest, bro. And again, her movement gets her in positions for striking to be good. When she's in her mode, she a cold head kick KO'd Weldy. Yeah. And what created that opportunity? Her movement. Al Capone. Her setups, yeah. Ashton, what other picks you got? I'm fading you, bro. Let's see who the biggest underdog is on the card. Brad Katona is an underdog against Bekzat. Jung Yo Lee is a plus 120 underdog. Ivan's an underdog, plus 235. Eon's an underdog, and I like Eon in that matchup, actually. Jasmine, okay, I thought they had her as an underdog. Radke's a plus 215 underdog. I like Radke in this fight. I like Radke too. Wow. Al Capone, what the fuck are you talking about? Jesus. She inside leg kicked a few times and then went up out of nowhere. Yep. Dude, Al Capone, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Jesus. My God. Gaston lost? Yeah, he looked really bad. Who's all on the main card? The main card is Jose Aldo, Zahabi, Grasso, Silva, Shevchenko, Vorai, and Mohamed Mandalena. And probably another one, because that's only 4 fights on the main card. I would assume 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I would assume there'll be another one on the main card. Where Ronda Rousey has that. Misha lost. Yeah, she looked good early in the first round. Looked good in the third. Just, Santos did well stuffing the takedowns. Did well. Yeah, Gaston's been very disappointing. Ryan Loder got fucked up? Yeah, shocker. Shocker on that one. My goodness. JDM, Manning, Grasso, Aldo. Okay. I have JDM, Shevchenko, Silva, and Aldo. Gaston, his old Muay Thai fights, dude, he was incredible. Man, he was good. Even his early Bellator days, he was really good. Really good. Again, pin comment for the Jack Della Mandolina fight and the Belal Muhammad fight. Let me know what you guys think. Spinning elbow knockout. Yep. Is Grasso moving up? No. It's 125. I believe that's same weight class. No. 125. Still there. I thought Silva just fought at 135. She didn't fight for the 135. No. Not at all. Not at all. No. 6-0. Just fought Andrade, who's, 124 and a half. So 125. Natalia's going to mop the floor with Grasso. I can't wait. I like kickboxing because you get to see free striking without the threat of a takedown. Yeah. Even though, I like it, but even when I watch it, I'm like, oh, I'd love to see how this guy does with the threat of a takedown. I love it. That's Myra Silva. Correct. Great pickup on that, Colostrum. Great pickup on that. I missed that. Oh, Myra Silva. That cracks me up. And Natalia's gonna kick the yeah. I've never been high on Alexa Grasso. Never. I was like, wait, what? She needs to do something. Man, Krokop versus Royval, or Cop versus Royval. Love that fight. Al Capone, you'll just get sent right out of here again. Knock it off or just knock it off. Costa, Roman. Yeah. Is it Paulo Costa? Are they actually fighting? I'd love for Aldo to make a title run and rematch Marab and KO him. Dude, what a storybook ending that would be. Goodness. That would be awesome. Man, that'd be awesome. Trevor, sup? Yeah, absolutely, Ashton. Absolutely. Crack the code. Aldo stuff every one takedown. Yep. I can't wait to see Dakota Decheva in the UFC. I don't know if it's going to happen. Hey, is Zahavi good enough to win the striking battle against Aldo? Yes. I think with output, yes. Dude. Al Capone. Oh my God. Aldo might have the best takedown defense I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I agree. Conor KO Aldo, yeah. Is she going to, though? She gets paid so much at PFL. Well, I think she'd rather stay. I think she'd rather fight. There's been a lot of interviews lately of her complaining that they're not getting her fights. So, yeah. That was nasty, and Aldo caught Conor with a big shot, too. Yep. Sure did. Beautiful movement by Conor on that. Beautiful. Kayla is going to destroy Juliana Pena. Yeah. And I can't wait. Well, we'll see, I guess, who she would match against. 135. Oh, I want, well, 135. Let's see. 135. That's still 125. Ah, gosh. Let me see. Fuck. Bu- 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 25, let's see, 35. It would definitely be somebody in the top 10. So I'm going to say Macy Chasson, Uraine Aldana, Raquel Pennington. I mean, she could fight any one of those girls. I think we need Jeremy versus John for Connor versus Connor. I mean, Jesus, she's actually very lanky. Yeah, the fact that Dakota is not in the UFC sucks. Yes, it does. PFL contract runs out at the end of the year, so we might see her at the UFC in 2026. Hopefully, it should be Dakota fighting Valentina this weekend. I love that matchup. All right, Capone. See you later. See ya. I think she would be pushed into a title contention fight. Yeah. So probably Raquel Pennington. Or Norma Dumont. You could do that too. That's 5 fights in a row. Norma's won. Got any hot takes for this year? Any hot takes? Oh, I think Chimaev is gonna be handled when he fights Drysis. That I don't think Tom Aspinall is going to look as good as a lot of people think he's going to look. I think that's a pretty big one. I don't think Mavzar will be champion in 2026. Bro, do you like Indian movies? I don't watch them. He's talking about Dakota, bro. Oh, no. I know who he was talking about, Colostrum. That's what I was saying. Agreed Rice is going to get him? Yeah. She beat the fuck out of Santos, the lady who had very close fight with Valentina and almost choked her out. I thought Santos won that fight. I did. She just got popped for PEDs, which is crazy. Mavzar is never going to get a title shot ever. Yeah. Mavzar. Correct. Dakota ain't fighting at 135 no time soon. She fights at 135. Dakota beat her ass, TKO body shot. Yep, she did. Dakota. She fights at 124. God dang it. Son of a biscuit. Okay, well, let's try this again. She fights at 125, not 135. Let's see. 125. Let's do... Jesus. That's interesting. Let's do Aaron Blanchfield. Yeah. Let's do the winner of Macy Barber and Blanchfield to fight Dakota Cheva. He could win 1 million bits in a row. He's never getting a title shot. Yeah. If she came to the UFC, she will fight at 125. Yeah, 125. I figured because she's the best up past opponent of Valentina. Why is Dakota so attractive and dangerous at the same time? Yeah, she's kind of long. Oh, yeah. Dakota versus Mana would feed families. I agree. I hate myself. Be real. Let's not talk like that. Stop it. Dakota stops Aaron with body shots. I like it. Don't talk like that, Be real. You can get help, buddy. Like, she's really good looking, but you can tell she will flip the switch and fuck people up. The problem, like, the questions I have with her is, like, we need to see her be tested. Um, and we're just not really seeing that. I don't think she'd have it, like, immediate, like, I think she would have success, but I do think she would run into some hurdles. So, but it's a little after 2 a.m., guys. I really appreciate you guys being here. I will have the rest of the fights come out during the week. I'm going to go main card down. Main event is already out. Belal Muhammad, JDM, up and ready for you guys to watch. Slap that like button. Comment on the video. Please let me know what you think. You live in San Francisco? You sound like it? No. PFL should have did Dakota versus Liz Carmouche. That's a great test. That is a great test for Dakota. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. You live in San Francisco? No. No. But appreciate you guys. Have a good night. Colostrum, thank you for always being here, buddy. Mason, thank you as well. All the new guys, thank you. Subscribe if you guys are not already. I really appreciate you. I will be back. I'm not exhausted when I get off work tomorrow at some point. I'll go live again. Really appreciate you. You don't like, man? What the fuck is this? Appreciate you guys. Peace.